Right, so we are back with the 2086 Rocket League World Cup. And we start off with the host country of the World Cup, which is going to be Morocco, actually. Maybe we might see that in 2030 in real life, depending on... I highly doubt it, to be honest, but yeah, we might, depending on if they win the bid. With, I think... a country which I can't remember also. And then we are going to be putting the winners of the last one in a group. Which I've actually forgotten who the winners was. Narau. We're putting Narau in a group. And they're going into group G. Yes, group G. I swear it's always Group G or like something like Group G or H or something that the previous winners go into, I swear, every time. Right, so Narau are in Group G. Then we spin, if the fucking wheel wants to load, spin to see what country we're being in this one. Are you fucking kidding me? So we're Cuba, unfortunately. Of all the countries, fucking Cuba. And we go into Group B. Yep, Group B. Cuba in Group B. And then I'm going to do every single... I'm going to do this 29 more times and do every single group. But obviously, since it'll take too long to do this just on camera, just keep doing this over and over again. I'll cut back once I've done it and show you every group once I've finished it. Alright, I have done it. So in Group A, you've got Morocco, Zimbabwe, Andorra and Poland. In Group B, you've got Cuba, which are all Saudi Arabia, Ivory Coast and Iceland. Group C, Montenegro, Argentina, Saudi Dragon and Principe, Mozambique. Group D, Thailand, Kazakhstan, Singapore and Honduras. Group E, Vanuatu, Seychelles, Greece and Zambia. Group F, Palau, Djibouti, Mongolia and Slovakia. Group G, Narau, Kuwait, Monaco, Luxembourg. Group H, Ethiopia, Oman, Togo and Czech. And I'm going to spin the wheel to see who we are going up against first. Once I get it up, which it's this one. So if it lands on 1, it's Saudi Arabia, 2 Ivory Coast and 3 Iceland. And if it lands on 4, we'll just spin it again. And we're versing the Saudis first. Right, so I'll be back once I've done this. So, another 4 years have rolled around. So it's the time for the 2086 Rocket League World Cup. Oh my god, it's not even running too much. What the fuck? Oh wait, I'm banned for 18 hours and 46 minutes. I've got a 24-hour ban. Oh, I'm banned for 24 hours. What's the joke? Oh, the game has gave me a 24-hour ban. So hold on, I've got to switch to my other account. And also, I've got to really quickly change my flag to the Cuba one. That is fucking disgusting, Cuba. I doubt they'll have one, but we'll check anyway. They definitely don't have one. But instead of wearing the fucking what are they called? Instead of wearing the New Zealand one, I'll take that off and wear some random ass snowman one. Anyway, another 4 years have passed, which means it is time once again. So as you might be able to tell, it is the next day, probably because the cut is awful that I've done. Let me just... Is that box in the way? Obviously these are for Christmas. Yeah. I'll leave that box, I'm able to move that. So... it obviously is the next day, and let me just get the piece of paper with all the shit on it. So, there you go. Right, so the first match is going to be Cuba vs Saudi Arabia and Ivory Coast vs Iceland. I just can't believe Iceland are in our group again. It was in our group one of the other times, I can't remember. I think 2 times ago now. 2 World Cups ago. Anyway, here we go. 4 years have passed. We have the delight, the pleasure, the delight, the majesty of commentating over another World Cup. The first match, Cuba versus Saudi Arabia. Get the fuck out of my way. And 1-0, giant button, 4,556 scores, and I swear I've played with him before. I swear I've played with him before. Either way, what country? Cuba go 1-0 up against the Saudis. About 18 seconds in. This should be a long and entertaining match. Lanny using the magnet to get it all the way down. And it's froze effectively. But Giant Button is there to collect. 2-0 Cuba. There's Giant Button there. Everyone had a play in that. It was frozen originally. But Giant Button scores. 2-0. Yeah, it's a good goal there. Every member of the Cuba side had part to play in that goal. And a decent goal it was. Whee, you fucking cock. Saudis have got to come back from this. As we all know, in the World Cup, the first match is always the most important out of all of these. And if you lose the opener, you're pretty much destined to lose the whole thing. And as I say, that Cuba nearly go 3-0 up, but don't, unfortunately, for them. And 3-0 Cuba, Giant Button getting the hat trick. The fact that I just bumped that kid. Oh my god. With a punch goal there into the bottom right of that net. Move. The Saudis do not know what hit them so far in this game. Iceland gets a freeze. Yeah, quite effective freeze. As it leaves it, but Implic fly 986 to get a goal there. He sees it frozen, he unfreezes there, waits for it to come down, and hits it with another punch to get his first goal, but Cuba's 4th goal of the match, which makes it 4-0 to Cuba. Yeah, 4-0 up now. Already with 2 minutes gone in this match. The Saudis nearly get one, but Lenny coming out with a save. Lenny using the tornado to what you can make out of its full effect there. Fucking up the Saudi with spikes, which had spikes in blood. Oh, you dick. As Lenny hits it. Lenny in there. 5-0. It's a good plunge there as he seemingly goes past the ball, but plunges and it's in that bottom right corner. $5-0 up against these Saudis. It's hit. In by the Cuban! And goal! Implic Fly 986 scores to make it 6-0. Yeah. 6-0 against the Saudis. Was you expecting a result of this caliber for Cuba, Red? No, I was not expecting this at all. 7-0 against the Saudis, and the Saudis, it's their first World Cup since I don't know when, but they have been in it for a while, put it that way. And they would hope it would go better than this. Last time they did get to the round of 16 when they were in it. As it goes across, the whole way across the Cuban net. Lenny plunged out. Yeah, I was plunged out effectively there, but is it too late? They're just hoping to get this for a goal difference now. That's the only reason they have to keep going in this in this match. It's 8-0 now, and Cuba, unless they have a shocker in the next 2 games, will not have to worry about goal difference at all, it seems. As there it is, Saudis do get a consolation goal there, and there's still 1 minute and 41 seconds left of this. Jesus Christ, can they just give up? Can people in this game never just give up? You're 8-1 down with 1 minute and 41 left, man. And they're not giving up, babe. Jesus Christ, there is a forfeit button, mate. Oh, good save there. I'm glad he saved it, to be honest. We don't have to waste time watching the replays by the Saudis. But it's 8-1 now. Is there any point in these Saudis continuing this run? No, I think it's kind of pointless. Again, yeah, as you said, the only point is goal difference. Oh, I was trying to freeze it, but it wouldn't let me freeze it. The reason why I'm trying to freeze it so we don't have to waste time watching these goals again, because they're not skipping them. And they're not forfeiting, even though they're 9-1 down. Like, forfeit the match. You're 9-1 down. Here Jerusalem bells are ringing. Screw this, I'm leaving. This is going to take too long. We win 10-1. There you go. I'm not fucking sitting through another minute of that. Just us scoring and watching the replay over and over and over again. Fuck that. So we win 10-1 against the Saudis. Which is ridiculous, but we'll take it. 10-1 against the Saudis. Then you load up the spin app for the Ivory Coast Iceland game, and I'll either be uploading this on Christmas or Christmas Eve, yeah. So the Ivory Coast score is... Ivory Coast score... No, don't turn that down. Turn the actual fucking volume down, you piece of shit. So Ivory Coast scored 0 and Iceland score 3. So Iceland have won that contest. I'll be back once I have worked out the table after match 1. So we got us. So that's how many points we got. That's goals for us. That's goals against us. So goals. So goals. We got us with 3 points positive, 9 goal difference. Then you got Iceland with 3 points positive, 3 goal difference. Then you got Ivory Coast with 0 points and a -3 goal difference. Then you got Saudi Arabia with 0 points and a -9 goal difference. Okay, if it's odd, we're versing Iceland, and if it's even, we're versing Ivory Coast. It is, God's sake, it is even, which means we're versing Ivory Coast. Which means the second matchups are going to be Cuba versus Ivory Coast. And Saudi Arabia going up against Iceland. So if the Saudis don't win this, then they're out. And if Ivory Coast don't win this, they're out. Pretty much. And if Cuba and Iceland both win, then there's pretty much no reason to do the Cuba versus Iceland match, because we're both through. But we'll still have to do it either way. There you go. Right. So Cuba versus Ivory Coast. Let's do this. We did beat the Saudis 10-1, so you would expect us to win this. Considering Ivory Coast just lost 3-0 to Iceland, but it's Rocket League, so you can have a right anything on. Right, here we go. Here we go. Ivory Coast going up against Cuba. Ivory Coast lost 3-0 against Iceland in their opening match. But Cuba had that amazing 10-1 win against the Saudis. Let's put them up. So I'll get demoed and just we don't score them. And already the bullshit's coming out from the Ivory Coast. They do need to win this to basically stay in the tournament. The Iraq kid is just died apparently. He's out of it. So here we go. Once again. Fuck you then. Once again, Cuba. Trying to get the lead. It's been all Cuba so far. When they get the opener, they do. Omar gets the opener for Cuba. 1-0 up. Before even a minute has passed in this match. And now the kids join back. Lee, oh fuck off! How has he demoed me there? Little demoing, little dickhead prick. Oh, he's shit, he is. That guy, but what are you doing, kid? You know, I've got a shit team, and these are arseholes in the other team. Lenny swaps. And, oh my god, no, Cuba miss. Cuba missed. Lenny using his superior skill to it all the way down the, what are they, Ivory Coast end. It doesn't end up in a goal. It doesn't, he starts it off. That's Matt, whatever that name is, scores a goal. 2-0 against Cuba. Well, Cuba have looked very good in this tournament so far, Red. Yeah, they have indeed. They've looked decent outside. As Lenny, what a goal from Lenny! 3-0. Yeah, 3-0 out. It was a good goal there. The assist come from Omar. Look at him. He jumps and flips there with the effect. Hit it in. A good goal. 3-0. For Cuba. as Ivory Coast don't seem to be really excited to continue this match on at all. Lenny, it's the player in goal there. Yeah, there seems to be no motivation from Ivory Coast. You wouldn't expect them to have much motivation coming out of a 3-0 loss to Iceland, but still, I would expect more than this from this Ivory Coast side. It's 4-0. Their Cuba score. That was a terrible, awful mistake coming from the Ivory Coast side. Once again, it's been a slaughterhouse, just like for the Saudis. Cuba have been dominant. Cuba are trying to make a name for themselves, it seems here. Give me that, you fucking little prick. You little prick. You dickheaded Saudi, that's why. That's funny. Oh, you fuck nuts. Okay, this match right up again, bored of playing with this, to be honest. Oh, I could just let it go. But 5-0 win. Yes, I've left 2 matches in a row, but I'm not one for that with them. They're arseholes. So, we get a 5-0 win there. Oh my god. Shut up. Right. Here we go. Saudi Arabia versus Iceland. Saudis score 4. And Iceland score... Fuck off. So Iceland scores 7. So that means the Saudis are out. And Ivory Coast are out. And guess what? So that means we and us, Cuba and Iceland get through the group. But we still got to play the last match. Fucking hell. I back once I've done the worked out who's got the points and stuff. The table. So the table actually doesn't change at all. Because it's us on top with 6 points and a positive 14 goal difference. And then it's Iceland with 6 points and positive 6 goal difference. Then it's Ivory Coast with 0 points and minus 8 goal difference. And then it's the Saudis with 5 points, with 0 points and a minus 12 goal difference. I'm not having a laugh, but the Saudis have scored 5 goals and got 17 against them because we scored 10 against them and Iceland just scored 4 against them. So the Saudis are terrible at defence apparently in this competition because they've got 17 goals scored against them. And Ivory Coast are better at defending than Saudi Arabia. So Saudi Arabia are better at attacking, but Ivory Coast are better at defending. Because Ivory Coast can't score and Saudi Arabia can't defend. Oh my god, I haven't even wrote it down yet. So we've got Cuba versus Iceland. Saudi Arabia versus Ivory Coast. Here we go. The final matches of the group stage begin now. Oh, well, it doesn't because the match has been cancelled because there's not enough people. Oh, I don't know. Either way, the finals. Well, the final matches of the group stages are upon us. This group has actually already been decided, but we still have to do it anyway. We still have to play this match out anyway, as we already know that Iceland and Cuba are the ones that are going through. And Iceland are definitely trying to make a name for themselves, as they're currently ranked, well, after the 2078 World Cup, they're ranked 36th in the world. They've made it through the group a couple of times now. Yeah, they have made it through the group a couple of times. It'll be interesting to see how Iceland perform in this match, as they was in the last one, where they did get through the group, I believe. But then they lost out against Slovakia. They did get through the group, but they lost to Slovakia 4-1. So I'd like to see how they can perform in this match. Slovakia also did get through that group, so it'll be interesting to see if they can beat the ones that are getting through the group with them this time. And yes, they probably most definitely can, because we're actually versing fucking sweat wannabes, it seems here. And oh, he's not AFK anymore. I'm just not trying this one because I can't go. There we go. The match begins. Iceland. This is the match to decide who tops the group. The Saudi Arabia match with Ivory Coast is just there pretty much for a joke, as Lenny misses there. I don't know if he tried to act like I was going to go, well, I was actually going for the ball there or what, but I wasn't, mate. I wasn't going for the ball. So I don't know if he was just trying to act like he was good by flinging it over me or what, but I wasn't going for the ball, mate. I really don't care about this match. It's just going to be a drag to get through. I'm just honestly not playing it. I'm watching a YouTube video. I'll play it in a minute after I get my YouTube video. Macedonia vs Greece, first 4-0. I'll just watch that later. My main priority is just not making them score, so not letting them score, so it just drags out for as long. So it doesn't drag, I mean. Do you mind? Oh well, not on this episode. Why would you give him that power up when he's got spikes? Why is he running all the way back up there? There we go. There's 3 dragons, so... 3 dragons. The 3 dragons persist to do nothing the rest of the show. And 1-1 as a goal coming from the Cuba side, and I'm just sitting here doing literally nothing. I've got 18 points. Oh wait, no, I've got 60. And I'm still above someone even though I've done nothing. This team rakes. Please just forfeit. I can't abandon the match either, because I only got an 8-hour match, man. No, it's not winning. Why would you swap with me there?
Who's talking? Oh, Reagan was talking. That's funny, because he really is weak. Yeah, get demo. Get demoed, you fuck nuts! Anyway. Oh, look, I'm just going to the opposite direction. This is the thing with this match, I really can't be bothered with this, so I'm just literally not doing it. And somehow I've still got more points than a guy, and I've just been sitting around doing nothing the whole match. Please just forfeit the match. Jesus, thank God. Actually get out of here. Sweat wannabes on the other teams. We're in gold lobbies and we're versing the sweat wannabes. And we still only lost 4-1 when I wasn't doing anything that whole match. So Iceland beat us 4-1, so that means they top the group. And we, even though it really doesn't matter, we're going to the Saudi Arabia Ivory Coast match. And Saudi Arabia scored 2-3. It didn't go over to 2, it barely didn't go over, look. And then Ivory Coast score 9. Which really goes to show what is, because the whole time Saudis have scored, but Saudis are good at attacking but terrible at defending, and Ivory Coast are good at defending but terrible at attacking. And now Ivory Coast have just been absolutely awful. I'll be back when we've done their thing. Yeah, I'll be back when I finish the table. So the final table is Iceland top the table, 9 points and a positive 9 goal difference. Then it's us, Cuba, with 6 points and a positive 11 goal difference. And then it's Saudi Arabia with 3 points and a minus 9 goal difference. They had 8 goals for them and 17 goals against them. Then you got Ivory Coast, which had 0 points, and they didn't score a single goal the whole tournament. So in our match, we beat them 5-0. So they lost to Iceland 3-0. In our match, we beat them 5-0. And then in Saudi Arabia, beat them 3-0. Every single match, they lost and didn't score a single fucking goal. And now I'm going to go through and see who has actually gotten... Oh my God. Yeah, but if you type in any prompt which isn't on your fucking advertisement, it'll look shit. Anyway, we'll go through and see who got through each group. So, I'll use this one example. So, 1 is Morocco, 2 is Zimbabwe, 3 is Andorra, and 4 is Poland. And that's the same for every group. Obviously, with different countries. So, yeah. So, as you can see, it landed on 4. And you go down, and the 4th one down is Poland, so they get through the group. And if it lands on 4, we'll just do it again. So Poland and Andorra get through. Then Group C, Montenegro. See this? Team 2 get through, which is Argentina. And I'll only show you the rest of Group C, and then I'll cut back when I've done the rest because it's just long and boring. Nation number 4, which is Mozambique. Okay, got through, so I'll cut back when I've done it. Oh, shut up. So I've done it. Andorra and Poland get through the group. Wait, no. Yeah. So I have done it, but now I'm going to cut back and do who won each group, which again I'll do off camera. I'll just show you this one. So the second team won the group, which is Poland, and then Andorra gets second in the group. And I only have to do this because of the round of 16 matches. For the round of 16 matches, obviously. So I'll be back once I've done it. So I've done it. And getting through each group is Andorra and Poland. Poland top of the group. Group B, Cuba and Iceland. Iceland top of the group. Group C, Argentina, Mozambique. Argentina top of the group. Group D, Thailand, Singapore. Singapore top of the group. Group E, Vanuatu and Seychelles. Vanuatu top of the group. Group F, Palau, and Djibouti. Oh, sorry for the terrible pronunciation there. Djibouti top in the group. Group G, Monaco and Luxembourg. Luxembourg top in the group. And Group H, Togo and Czech. Togo top in the group. And once again, I will be back because I've got to work out the round of 16 matches. Right, so the round of 16 matches have been calculated. Poland versus Cuba, so we have to take on Poland. Argentina versus Thailand. Vanuatu versus Palau, I fucked up there. Luxembourg versus Czech. Iceland versus Andorra. Singapore versus Mozambique. Djibouti versus Seychelles. And Togo versus Monaco. I fucked up Djibouti and Palau, that's why they're like writ terribly. So yeah. Right, so it is after 2 days after Christmas. I'm already back doing the Rocket League World Cup. Let's get back on it. Even though it looks like nothing's happened to you lot. I still feel the need to say it because I think like 3 days have passed now since the last time I recorded this. But I am playing with Cuba in the 2086 World Cup. And again, I don't know why I'm saying it like you lot don't know that are watching. But we are playing Poland in the round of 16. So let's go with this. Poland versus Cuba in the round of 16 matches. Poland ranked 24th in the world. And I don't think Cuba have actually been ranked up until this point, to be honest. Here we go. Cuba versus Poland 2086 Rocket League World Cup knockout stages begin right now. Yeah, because this will be the first match actually. And here we go. Red, what are you expecting for this match? Cuba look good in their group. Don't know about Poland, but Cuba did look good in their group, and it kicks off with a goal for Cuba. 1-0 up there in the space of 26 seconds. Yeah, great goal there from them. Using the spikes pretty effectively. Well, very effective, very effectively. As it leads to 1-0 up against the 24th ranked team in the world, Poland. In the Rocket League World Cup, it is a place to try to make your name for yourself in these national rankings. We saw that with Tajikistan going from like, what it was, at rank 60th or something, all the way up to rank 5th in the world when they won. And there it is, 2-0 Cuba. I was going to say, we saw Tajikistan going from like rank 40th, 30th or something, all the way up to rank 5th in the world after they won their World Cup, and I think it was 2082. Either 2082 or 2078. No, whatever. Either way, Lanny with a chance, and he misses his chance, but still on for Cuba. No, it isn't, as Poland try to add this downwards, leaning against the Chan. That is the most delayed thing I've ever seen. As Lanny gets demoed there, yeah, unfortunate demo. Now they're trying to push forward for their third goal, and it comes 3-0. Yeah, good goal there again, but Lenny lagging. The lag hasn't had much effect on the performance of this Cuba side, as that it is 3-0 up. They are winning 3-0, but Lenny lagging may result later in the match. Something going wrong here. We'll have to see. Lenny hits a ball in there, getting bumped there in. Lenny couldn't finish it, and now he gets swapped by some dickhead. Let's see here. Lenny punches and gets demoed again. Fucking hell, can I getting demoed? Or bumped, or hit. And there it is, 3-1 there. Poland get one back. Yeah, Poland got one back. It'll be an interesting World Cup this.
See who gets through, who doesn't get through. It'll be really interesting. We've already seen some teams that you would want to get through knocked out already, I believe. So I don't know. I honestly have no fucking clue. But yeah, we could see that again here with Poland so far gonna be eliminated by Cuba. And there it is, 4-1, as it somehow doesn't classify as Laney's goal, even though he's just fucking grappled it. Fucking hit it. How? Oh my god, he plunged it. Imagine if that fucking plunge made him miss though. Because he literally could have pulled the ball out of the goal, correct? And as I was saying, 24th ranked in the world, Poland are going to be eliminated by Cuba so far in this match. Yeah, pretty interesting, but that is the concept of the Rocket League World Cup. So many unfortunate moments for your country, so many surprises. It's unpredictable, to say the least. As Lenny gets his goal, 5-1 to this Cuba side. It's terrible, terrible mistakes again from Poland. Lenny, he just trails past all the Poland players who try to hit it down there, which gets Lenny his goal, fully deserved, 5-1 now. In this matchup, the round of 16. Your first match of the round of 16 so far, Cuba dominating, Poland, well, being dominated. A great save by Lanny there, lucky save kind of. Was a lucky save, didn't even set up, and now they have a chance. 6-1. 6-1 Cuba. Lanny with the assist. And Vic, I don't fucking know, scores a goal. 6-1. With the magnet effect there coming into play. Yeah, good goal there. Hit again. Going through. It's been a dominant performance from Cuba. They did beat the Saudis 10-1. And I think they beat Iceland 3-0. They did top their group pretty comfortably. And there is an own goal coming out of the Cubans there. Cuba players, as I say that. What a prick. But either way, 6-2. What happened to that ball there?
We will take that. So we win 6-4. Poland are out. Next, Argentina, Thailand. First score, Argentina. Argentina 5. Thailand 7. Yep, Argentina 5, Thailand 7. So we are playing Thailand in the next round. Looks like Vanuatu versus Palau. First score Vanuatu, which has scored 6. Next score Palau, which have scored 5. So Vanuatu are either versing Luxembourg or Czech. First score is Luxembourg for the Luxembourg-Czech match. They scored 2. So Luxembourg 2 and Czech 3. It is barely not went over there. Look how close that is to going over. Either way, Czech are through to the quarter-final. Iceland versus Andorra. First score is Iceland 4. Iceland score 4. And Andorra score 1. Iceland gets through to the round of 16 pretty comfortably. I mean, quarter-final. Comfortably. Next, Singapore, Mozambique. Singapore, first score is going to be set, and they've got 0. Of course they have. 4th ranked in the fucking world, and they've got 0. To be fair, though, Mozambique are 22nd ranked in the world, but still, 4th and 22nd, it's a big difference, isn't it? 18 difference anyway. Mozambique beat Singapore 3-0. But Singapore, yeah. Anyway, they're out. It's Djibouti versus Seychelles. I hope Djibouti go out because I know I'm pronouncing that terribly, and they're not going to go out because they've got fucking 6. Unless Seychelles get 6 or 7, and Seychelles are out and they've got 4, so that means Djibouti, the country I'm pronouncing terribly, is still in it. I can't even see how you actually pronounce it. Togo versus Monaco. First score is Togo. Are they going home? No, they are not going home because they've scored 7. Next score is Monaco. Come on, Monaco, just get 7. And they've got fucking 1. Which means Togo go through against Djibouti. I hate them. Jeez. Anyway, the matches are Cuba versus Thailand, Vanuatu versus Czech. Hold on a second. Vanuatu versus Czech. Iceland versus Mozambique and Djibouti versus Togo. Yeah, and there's literally no one in it again. Again, really exciting World Cup this. I think the highest ranked team in it are Mozambique, and they're ranked 22nd in the world. So I know Cuba aren't even ranked, because they've never been in it. And then Thailand is somewhere. I honestly don't know where they are. They're not. Thailand ranked 67. I'm just showing you while it's loading in because it's taking us. It always takes ages. Vanuatu are like ranked 36th. We might as well get Iceland done while we're near them. Iceland are ranked 35th. Right above Vanuatu by 1 place. Then you got Czech, which are pretty highly ranked, I think. Never mind. Oh yeah, there they are, ranked 13. Mozambique, I already said, are ranked 22. Djibouti have never been in it, and Togo. So Djibouti aren't ranked because they've never been in the thing, and Togo are going to be pretty low ranked. No, wait, that's Tonga. Where are Togo then? Sorry for the terrible writing, but I was writing pretty quickly here. Togo. Oh, there they are, ranked 79. So they're the lowest ranked team, and Czech are definitely highest, because Czech are ranked 13th in the world. Czech, they're actually a pretty good team. They could be going up to they could be going up to the top 10 here. Well, they are. I think they're going up to the top 10 here, Czech. If they are going up to the top 10. And Thailand will be going up to like top 50 places, I think. Yeah, they'll be definitely going up to the top 50. Thailand will be flying up to like about probably top 40 places. It's taking it's still loading. I'm finally loading too much. I thought something I'm going to turn to. It's Cuba versus Thailand in the quarter-final. What are you doing now?
Go. No.
No, go on, planning up as well. What do you mean, on your?
Let's go.
Huh? What? What? Anyway, the guy doesn't count. No, don't focus on me. That was my fault. Fucking hell. Don't focus on me again. And I had 1-0 to Thailand. Fucking wanky to my shithole. Fuck off. Been in Ellie's power down, just stop reaching. He goes far away enough distance. Cockhead. There we go, the round of 16 matches are over. Now we go on to the quarter-final rounds. And this one is Cuba versus Thailand. Thailand beat Argentina and Cuba beat Poland, 24th ranked in the world, Poland are, which is an amazing feat for a country like Cuba to I just felt myself about it. Like Cuba to beat them. An advanced arrangement, but it is the Rocket League World Cup. No one is ever safe from the absolute tyranny and stupidity of this competition. Oh my. You know your team's bad because I've got the most points and I've got fucking 58. That was me distinction. Yeah, it's going to be an exciting match. It's currently 1-0 Thailand, and as the fucking little dickhead is sitting in the net like it's a fucking real LCS type match. It's fucking rumble. Get out of the net, man. Get out of the net, you fuck nuts. Oh, fuck off. Quando me yeah. What? What? We're at. I can't believe it. And Cuba lose 2-0 to Thailand, which means Thailand go on to the semi-finals. I really can't go to those team matches, honestly. So I'm just saying we're at the quarter. Jesus Christ, I can't even. We'll be back in fucking 2090. Oh wait, we still got to work out. Who actually won the thing? Vanuatu versus Czech. First score Vanuatu. I've scored 7 against the Czechians. Czech. Czech scored 5. So that would have been an entertaining match, but Vanuatu go for it. Iceland versus Mozambique. First score Iceland. Now,
Next score is Mozambique, which in probably the boringest match in this have scored one, which means they go through, obviously. Final game, Djibouti vs Togo. Really don't care who goes through, to be honest. Djibouti scored 4. Togo have scored 6. Which means wanky Togo go through. Alright, then we've gone to the semi-finals. Thailand vs Vanuatu, Mozambique vs Togo. Thailand score 6. And Vanuatu score 3. Which means Thailand go on to the final. Mozambique vs Togo. Mozambique score 4. And wanky Togo score 3. Thank God they are fucking out. Jeez, I did not want them to win the cup. The finals is in Mozambique. Don't care if I spelled it wrong. Mozambique going up against fucking hell. Mozambique versus Thailand. First score, Thailand 3. Mozambique 7. Which means Mozambique win the 2086 Rocket League World Cup. The Crown Trophy is gone because it's Christmas, and the Crown King Trophy of Absolute Legend is upstairs. I can't show you the trophy that I've just won, but you can imagine. It's not that good. It's better than fucking... It's better than nothing, isn't it? Fuck Rocket League.